Kia ora, assalamu alaikum, g'day, I'm Anjum Rahman and I am a resident of Hamilton. I came to Hamilton when I was 5 years old. I was born in India and then my family migrated here. And I'm a local person since then. I've gone to all the local schools, I've been to local high schools, I've got 2 degrees from the University of Waikato, and I worked there for a little while after my studies, but after about 4 years I moved back into chartered accountancy and I've been working in private practice since then. I love living in Hamilton. I think it's a great place, especially a great place to have kids and to bring them up. It's not too big, not too small. The people are wonderful. It's great. It still has that sense of people knowing people and feeling comfortable with each other, so I really enjoy that. I've enjoyed being part of the community and doing what I can to build up the community in Hamilton. So I've worked in various projects in the city. One of the ones that is dearest to my heart is when I got together with a group of women of ethnic minority communities and we talked about providing a space and a place for ethnic women, particularly some of them who'd migrated and left their families behind and their culture and their language and felt that they didn't have a place where they fitted in, especially when they got here. Just losing those social support networks and everything that was familiar, and we wanted to provide that place to be that social network for them, and so we set up an organisation called Shama, which is the Hamilton Ethnic Women's Centre. And we now have a centre on BT Street, and from those small beginnings back in around 2000, we've now built it up into a vibrant service. We employ social workers, so we not only provide classes that allow women to connect, like craft classes, cooking, sewing, legal skills, employment support, but we also provide a range of domestic violence, counselling and other sort of social support services. And I think that is a vital service for a sector of the population in our community, helping them to integrate into New Zealand society. I've also been involved since about 2007 with Free FM, which was formerly Community Radio Hamilton. I'm on the board of that organisation, and again it's one that I really cherish because it provides a media voice to people from various different communities that don't often get access to the media or don't have the space and time to talk about their issues, their stories, or even to talk in their own language. And so providing accessible radio to all sorts of people within the city and local coverage is really important, and I'm really glad to be able to sit on the board and guide that station. And I've been involved in the transition from an AM to an FM station, which happened last year, and I think that has been great for the radio station. I've also been involved in the Waikato Interfaith Council, and that's another one that I really enjoy, getting to know people of other faiths, working together. And it's an area where around the world and in the media you see so much tension, so much difference between people of faith, and here we are at the local level, being able to work together, being able to put that aside and find our common values, and we have so many things in common. It's amazing. And so we've had some wonderful events with that organisation. I really enjoyed the interfaith tree planting we had last year. We hosted the National Interfaith Forum, we've held prayers for peace, so a whole range of activities that is trying to bring people of faith together within our communities to share, to respect, to enjoy each other and to enjoy our diversity, and I think that is really crucial. So I've also been involved in a variety of other activities, but I want to move on to why I'm standing for council. And for me it is about building on those other things that I've been doing, and it's about having that vision of Hamilton as a vibrant place where everyone is valued and everyone belongs, and we're not just a bunch of individuals living alongside each other. We're a community. What we do affects each other, and how we interact and how we manage things together matters. And so I really feel passionate about bringing that to council. I think I also am concerned about some of the issues around council, particularly the building up of debt, the lack of transparency, and because of the financial situation we're now having things like charges for library cards and so on that are you know, it's sad that we have to put in these things just to try and get by. And so I think that I can bring my strong governance skills, because I have been in governance in various organisations. I've been an employer in that regard as well, so I have employment skills that I can bring to the table. I've got strong financial management skills. I've worked not only in the private sector in my professional life with sort of small to medium-sized businesses, a lot of farm accounting, so I understand the rural issues, but also I don't see council as a business. It's a not-for-profit organisation, and that has its own particular requirements. You cannot run council the same way as you run a business, because there are different factors involved, and there are issues of democracy, there are issues of transparency and openness and consultation. So I don't like the fact that we would hide behind this notion of commercial sensitivity to deny people the ability to have a say in major decisions. And some of these decisions which have cost the council millions and millions of dollars. So I think I would bring, you know, that sense of not-for-profit governance and that sense of democracy and transparency to council. So I'm also very interested in policy development. I've done submissions for local and national government. I've had policy debates and so on. And if you're interested in that kind of thing, please do visit my website, which is www.anjum.co.nz. And I have a whole page with a list of policy statements and issues that I feel strongly about, that I've worked on with other people, and you're welcome to go through those. You can contact me via my website and ask me any questions or clarifications or discuss issues. I've just had my neighbours from another street around the corner come and visit me with an issue that they've had around resource consents and their neighbours building something that they believe isn't what they said it would be, and I've been happy to advocate for them. So I'm really happy to take up any issues that you have, and I know people and I know how the process works, so I'm happy to advocate on your behalf. Thank you for getting this far and staying with me and listening to what I have to say. I hope that you will continue to visit my website, because I will be putting up regular posts, and I also have a blog which you're welcome to. Feel free to join my Facebook page or follow me on Twitter, and I really appreciate your time. Thank you.